caused a little controversy was over the past few weeks, Biden had, as we all know, he endorsed, Kamala Harris. Now, there's speculation that he potentially did this out of spite for Obama because he jumped on it very, very quickly. It wasn't even like too long before he went ahead and gave her the endorsement. At one point, people were trying to say that he wasn't going to endorse her, but he went ahead and endorsed her. And as you know, over like the past week or so, Obama finally endorsed Kamala. Now, a lot of speculation is happening. What happened on the back end? Was this because Obama was feeling the pressure, or maybe Biden called him up? But either way, there was speculation that Obama was never going to really endorse her. I don't know. What do you think? Some of the reason why would you think that Obama may not have wanted to endorse Kamala, or what do you, why do you think Biden, I guess, maybe went ahead and just endorsed her so quickly? What do you think?
Yeah, let's see. Well, I am happy that Obama finally endorsed Kamala. It seems like he was the last one, him and Michelle.
Yeah.
I think he was probably just waiting to see the reaction of
I see. Yeah,
America. Like this happened all very sudden. Like,
yeah,
as of last week, Biden says he wasn't dropping out. Then on Sunday, he wrote a letter saying I'm dropping out.
Yeah.
He says I'm going to. And then a few hours later, he says I'm going to endorse Kamala. So, Obama, especially since he's finished up his term back in 2016, he's been very private.
No, you're right. You're right.
On his opinions on different candidates, on different races.
Yeah,
so since this was all kind of very new, I think he just wanted to kind of hold up to see what the public reaction was. And the public reaction has been very positive. She's been killing it in her donations, over $100 million raised, I think, in the last 2-3 days.
Yeah, I saw that. I was actually shocked.
Polls are going up. Trump lost pretty much most of his black vote. His vote now is going to Kamala. So I think since everyone is excited over Kamala, he was like, I think I can go on and endorse her.
No, I agree, because just like you said, I agree with you. I think he was trying to see everyone's reaction, see if the public really was going to endorse her.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I feel like the Democrats were probably putting a lot of pressure on him just because they felt like if you don't do it, it's kind of like, because there probably were like some other Democrats that have endorsed Kamala that didn't really want to do it. So they kind of were looking for a way to kind of like, they really want, and some people were kind of considering doing like a big convention, right? Democrats coming there instead of just endorsing her. But once they saw Obama fall into place, all those, maybe like senators and so forth that are looking forward to that, probably just let it die down. So I think that's why they probably put a lot of pressure on him to say, you need to go ahead and do this. Otherwise, we're going to have a lot of infighting and people saying,
right, yeah,
we need to have like a convention and so forth. So
yeah. So after Obama, just let everyone know, since Barack and Michelle Obama have endorsed Kamala, no one else will be going against her.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
He's like the godfather
exactly.
of the Democratic party. He kissed the ring.
Exactly.
So Kamala will be the Democratic nominee. Yeah. So again, I'm really, really excited for the next 100 days. It's going to be, I think, the most interesting election of all time.
Yes.
And so far, I'm actually impressed with Kamala.
I agree. This is going to be a very interesting, like you said, next 100 days or so. We already had assassination attempt. We got Biden stepped down. Like I said, which I never thought he was actually going to do that.
Right.
It just this year just been all types of
never thought was going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. So this really is going to be like one of the biggest elections of like our lifetime. Even though both Republican and Democrat always say this is like the most important, biggest election. This really is going to be like one of the biggest elections.
Yeah. We'll definitely see. So I'm excited to see Michelle and Barack, go out, do a couple different rallies with Kamala over the next few months. Give their 2 cents. I guess in one of their statements, Kamala mentioned that she and Obama are good friends. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that as well.
She's so private, and I don't know who her friends are. So I'm really, again, excited to know more about Kamala, see what her views are, which are different than Biden's. One thing she is gonna have to speak on is, why did she cover up Biden's failing health over the last few years?
No. That's a very interesting point. People are gonna, and like you said, the question on that, they're gonna question on the border. It's gonna, like, and just like I said, she's trying her best to distance herself from like a lot of that, but it's gonna be really tough. And of course, as you know, Trump is gonna definitely bring it up during the debates. So it's gonna be interesting this year. And actually, just so everyone know, that was one of the reasons people supposedly they claimed that one of the reasons Obama didn't really want to endorse her at first is because some people speculate that he didn't think she really has what it takes to do a presidential debate, because they feel like she's going to put her foot in her mouth when they asked her about the war, as we talked about earlier with the burn flag. When they start asking about that, he was just saying you got to be very careful in the way you speak, and they just feel like she's going to like say the wrong thing. It's going to like trigger a whole lot of people. And then, as you said, when we bring up like her past policies, the way she ran California and so forth, it's just going to be pretty tough for her. And then so that's why they really wanted to put pressure on him, because so now what Obama, I think, he's probably gonna have to do is, he's probably, just like you said, he's gonna have to do a lot of rallies. He's gonna have to really talk to the people that feel like that she doesn't really have, I guess, what it takes to be president. But it's gonna be very interesting. So, but like I said, she finally got his endorsement. We'll see it. Hopefully it works out. Still got at least it's about 100 more days.
100 more days. Anything can happen. We got to see who her VP pick is going to be.
Yes.
They may have some skeletons in their closet, or have some crazy stuff that they said, like JD Vance.
Yes.
We got to see how she does with the debate, because again, I'm only used to her talking on the teleprompter. She doesn't do a lot of freestyling speeches and Trump freestyling. So during the debate, there's no script. You gotta speak what you know in your heart and in your head. And I do admit, the freestyling that she does do is a lot of laughing.
No, I agree, and that's been, unfortunately, one of the talking points that a lot of the Republican red wing people have said, is that she has like a cackling type of laugh, very uncomfortable. They just said she seems like she's not kind of awkward a little bit.
I would say it's not even the cackling, that's fine. I probably have a goofy laugh, but it's more of, she laughs when she doesn't know the answer to something. Yeah,
exactly. Just like you said, she's uncomfortable, and then she just kind of laughs.
So she kind of laughs it off instead of, telling us, it's like, wait, I just asked you, a foreign policy question. What's so funny?
Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what they were saying. It's just like you said, is when she started getting asked those tough questions, and then she gets a little like uncomfortable, and then she just laughing it off, and they're like, hey, we really need you to answer tough questions. To kind of give us a sense of like, can you run the country?
Right.
Stand?
Right. Can you run the country? Can the American public trust you with their lives over the next 4 years?
Exactly.
No one else voted for you in the primary. You could literally kind of just here. No one had a choice but to vote for you for the Democratic nominee.
Exactly.
So you are going to have to show us something.
Exactly. And just like you said, with already having the issue of her being a woman and then also a person of color, it just makes it even tougher, because now you got to really kind of like, I don't know. You got to have a little spark about you to make people kind of like believe you can win this, especially since you're going against you're going against Trump, you're going against like his base, and he was already up against Biden. So now you're coming into this, and now you got to kind of compensate for that. Even though technically, to be fair, she actually, I think when they did the polling, she did a little bit better than Biden, I think, just from that. So we'll see.
Do you think so it is interesting. I was reading online. Someone said, why are people, probably especially Black people, why are you guys so excited about Kamala? But 4 years ago, y'all were talking about her. Y'all didn't vote for her. In the polls, like, what happened?
Well, keep in mind, to everyone watching, there's kind of a little split. There are, even though they said, I think it was like maybe 1,400, was it 40,000 Black women or something that got on a call and said they were going to like support
yeah.
Kamala or something like that.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, there's still a bunch of people that still are talking about her policies and so forth that still are not planning to like vote for her. So I guess all we can speak for is the ones that do support her. And I just think that some of those people that, they feel like some of them feel like it's time for like a woman president. They want to see a woman, I guess, America finally go forward and have a woman for the first time be able to be president. And on top of that, she's a woman of color as well. So a lot of, in this case, Black women and so forth really want to support that because they see that is their way of finally being part of society, I guess. Like we finally, to some degree, made it. We have our piece of the pie. We're successful. We made it and so forth. Yeah. And so I think that, to my person, that's just me personally. I kind of think that's where like a lot of that's coming from. They kind of want to see they have like a whole Obama effect again. It's like, but it's like the black woman's version. But I don't know why do you think that? Why do you think that spark is there?
Well, I was just gonna say, I'm not sure. I think people are basing internet, Twitter, TikTok excitement to American public as a whole excitement. And guys, that's further exactly. There's so many tweets online that get millions and millions of likes. But the album may flop, that movie may flop. People may not vote for that candidate. So I don't want people to think that just because people are excited about you online and you got your little fans online, that does not result in the 300 million plus people.
No, I agree.
So we will definitely see what happens over the next, again, 3 months. So yeah.